My name is Hannah Hardaway. I live in Jackson, Wyoming. I grew up skiing in New England. I joined the freestyle team there and started skiing moguls. I ended up competing on the U.S. team for about 9 years and went to the Salt Lake Olympics.
My name is Dylan Freed, native Utah, ski out of Salt Lake City in Alaska and New Zealand for the rest of the year.
We're really not sure what to expect. Azerbaijan has just built its very first ski resort, Shahdag.
If the plan works out, we get there, we can ski for a few days, assess the situation, see what kind of mountains are around and above Mount Shahdag, get out there, try to get above where the ski lifts are even, and ski tour outside of that. Just a great opportunity for travel to go to someplace totally new.
I'm actually probably the most excited just to explore a new country. I love seeing all the people and the way they dress and all the new foods and checking out a new mountain range. And then if we get some good powder skiing on top of that, that'll make for a pretty perfect trip. We're headed out of Baku up to Shahdag, and hopefully there'll be some snow when we get there.
There's proof that there are large mountains and there's snow on them, so we're looking pretty good.
My first impressions when we pulled up at Shahdag was that it was pretty impressive infrastructure. They have top-of-the-line lifts, lodge. We were definitely very well taken care of by the staff.
This is kind of the soft opening of the ski resort, and they have 3 lifts open, but they're going to put in at least 9 more. Springtime in the Caucasus here, skiing Shahdag, skiing some groomers.
We were really lucky to have the former ambassador to Azerbaijan come with us, Matt, and just to see how well received he is everywhere we go. He's like a celebrity. People want his autograph, want to get their picture taken with him.
It's a thrill for me finally to be able to ski in Azerbaijan, somewhere I've been visiting for the last 15 years.
I think it's this resort is a microcosm of the overall objective of the leaders of Azerbaijan to introduce people and put it on the map. And I'm among the first people ever to touch this snow and ever to ride any of these lines. It's exciting, and I gotta say that it's just beautiful. I mean, this is gonna be a world-class resort. As you walk around out here, you see that people are out here for the first time, trying on skis, they're loving it, they know they look goofy, but they also know that this is all part of a journey to reincorporating Azerbaijan into the West.
I'm really hoping that we get some snow because the terrain around here looks pretty incredible, and it'd be great to be able to get out there and explore some of this other stuff.
Doing a couple of days of recon and rest around here, but now it's just powder skiing. Seems like we're on the tail end of the storm. Sun's starting to poke out. We're still having some flurries, and the weather should be clearing.
Yeah, it looks like we have a bluebird powder day ahead of us. Things have changed really fast in the last run.
It was great to show up and be here for the largest snowfall that they've seen thus far in the season. It looked pretty incredible. You know, at Ski Run, it was awesome powder skiing. You know, get to the bottom and watch Hannah ski, and it was pretty incredible visuals as far as where we were skiing with the snow consistency we had.
All that new snow we got was incredibly light. It was just blower pow. I mean, there was definitely even a little bit of choking going on. It was really, really fun, and snow was flying everywhere, and we were very lucky.
had the opportunity after that snowfall, we could get a cat all the way to where they're going to put the top restaurant. Pretty amazing aesthetics as far as like a ski resort up in the mountains.
And three lift more, chairlift to this side.
Be a great spot, west facing, sunny afternoons with the top restaurant and skiing down these cruiser blue runs. It'd be pretty cool, I think, for a ski resort.
We took a day trip out to Hinalak, which is a 800-year-old civilization that has been pretty secluded, so they actually developed their own language and had their own building structures. It was a kind of a harrowing driving experience. We were cruising pretty fast up this tight little canyon, and we actually got to a point in the road where the cars wouldn't make it anymore, and some of the cars never made it up, but it made for an interesting experience.
Get up to this very small town that is isolated, and I was always striving for questions on what does everybody do and why are they up here.
The local people were all excited to see us. I think everyone was coming out on their roofs to kind of peer around at the foreigners.
Everybody welcomed us in their house, and they wanted to serve us tea and have bread. And
yeah, I express my thankfulness. Yeah, you are always welcome. Yeah, just feel like you are at your home. At your home.
it's just amazing the hospitality and the warmth of people when you go on these kind of trips. A lot of times it's a much greater gift from a travel experience than just the skiing alone.
When we skinned up to the top of the ridge, Dylan noticed this couloir out across the valley that looked like it probably went through.
Cruise across the boulder field, climb up the couloir, if it is connected all the way, which it looks that way with the nature of the terrain right there, and then get all the way up in there. Luckily, we had the assistance of Gabby and all the PGI crew, and they got us up there in the cat with a little assist, got us to about 2,200 meters, and then we contoured around a big kind of sweeping traverse out to the bottom of this couloir, booted it, and went as high as we could. Definitely looks cooler at the top all the way to the ridgeline, but this one, maybe we can piece it together. It's good to go get into some different terrain. The snow wasn't that great, but at least it was aesthetic, and I don't think anybody else has ever skied there before.
It was nice to get into a tighter, longer pitch. My legs were definitely burning. It wasn't ideal conditions up in the couloir, but just to be up there skiing something that no one else had ever skied before was a pretty awesome cap to our trip.
So we managed to get almost to 3,000 meters up what we have coined the Schoenemann Swivel, due to the fact that Randy Schoenemann is one of the guys who got us here, and really cool aesthetics, big cliff walls, something different from what we were doing.
Overall, it's been a pretty solid trip. We were really lucky to get that new snow, and we were able to get out and explore a lot of this surrounding terrain. And we also had some incredible interactions with just the people and the culture here in Azerbaijan, which was really special.
Sometimes it's the most satisfying experience to have. You go outside of your country, see these places, and get this reward of this travel and meet all these people. That's what I'll take away from this trip a lot, is the overwhelming hospitality that we've been granted by the Azerbaijani people, and just to see how the skiing culture here could flourish.